Here we got the Silver Series going. I'm joined in the booth by Captain Napkins. I am Captain Napkins. I'm joined in the booth by Squeller22 here. How's it going, Squeller?
I'm joined in the booth with Squeller 22. No, just kidding. Yeah, it's going good. You want to ready up? We'll get this race going, Napkins. I
Sure
think everybody
thing.
else is good to go. Yeah, Silver Series. So if you tune in for the bronze, there's going to be more door banging in that one than this one. There's going to be a little bit cleaner racing. It's no longer a development league. The people that are in this section just have a better handle on keeping a clean line. But regardless, yeah, I'm really excited for this race. A lot of tension.
Some pretty tough tracks they've got on the schedule tonight, so I'm expecting a little bit of unpredictability tonight.
Oh yeah, no, it's anything could happen, but I'm gonna retire here, get a good view on the track, and then we'll run through a starting lineup.
Yep.
Okay. If you're good to go, I'm still getting my camera ready. So if you want to start that lineup,
Sure thing.
once you get your cam ready.
Yep, I just got my camera ready. So on the front line, we got Wired and Millsy. It looks like Millsy pulled the pole here. Let me pull up my sheet, get their qualifying
Yeah,
times.
he ran a
Yeah.
42.656.
Yeah, Millsy, wow. Really, really quick, but right behind him with a 42.676 in qualifying was Wired. So those guys are going to be battling down to the end today, I feel. And then behind them, qualifying in third, was a Bronze Series transfer. He won the race tonight, and that's going to be Soul Pun 86.21, ran a 42.9. So that's really quick coming out of a bronze striker.
Oh yeah, good on him.
Yep, and then we've got crowd favorite Grandpa in fourth. The big dog, B-Dog Forever in fifth. Ty Hard coming in sixth. We got I'm Just Hyper and Daddy McNasty in row 4, 7th and 8th. Colt Chevy and Bob 1691 are going to be row 5, 9 and 10. And then rounding out the pack, we're going to have Creature 1017, Petrie 08, and Blood and Tears 72. So it looks like there's some variety along the qualifying times. The fastest being a 42.6, and the slowest is a 44.6. But anything can happen on race day when you're racing in a pack.
Oh yeah. So I'll call the green here as they're lining up. Blood's cut back up to the pack, and they're just waiting for it. That's a green. Wired going for an outside line. Millsy taking him on the inside.
Yep.
Wired goes a little more wide than I think he wanted to.
Yeah, he let a couple more people slip in than I think he wanted.
What that was is he took the optimal line for speed, but not the optimal line for turn one with a bunch of cars around it. That's okay. Yeah. He's still there. Soulpun is bumped into the lead. He took first in the bronze, and he's hungry for silver. But anything, B-Dog has also jumped up.
B-Dog and Graham up there battling, and look at Ty Hard pushing up with Millsy. This is going to be a fun watch for race. Creature's right there too. This top 7's real tight. Let's see how they handle this chicane.
It's gonna be tight. Oh, Soul hits the chicane on the outside.
Soul got bumped a little bit there. Not sure if they're gonna call a tally for that or not. I would imagine it won't be. Yeah.
That chicane's gonna claim some people tonight. It's just extremely tight. And you got to back off, and you can't really go too wide through that, and I think that's what happened. Wire gets a little squirrely in the back, hits the jump a little awkwardly. He's side by side with Millsy. So it looks like the guys that qualified first and second, okay, well, they got turned into bowling pins by Creature, but they're still there. We've got 20 laps, lots of racing to go. But Graham, as you said,
Graham jumped out.
First.
Yeah, jumped out to an early lead. Let's see what he can do with that. Let's go on board with him for a minute here. He's got B-Dog knocking on his door coming out of the chicane.
Oh, yeah. Looks like B-Dog's on his inside. That's exactly what Ty wants them to do, is battle it out to let them catch up.
Absolutely.
And Millsy's right on them too, with a small gap, and Wired is there as well. But let's see how this corner goes. Really tight late apex hairpin.
You can really tell
B-Dog goes a little too inside. the wall.
Yeah, you can tell these silver drivers a little bit of a skill level with how deep they throw and how sideways they get their car compared to some of the Bronze Series drivers who are maybe a little bit more tentative through that section.
Yeah, they full send. Oh, bad luck for Wired. He's around. He just hits the wall on his
Uh,
own. And in turn, that also causes Petrie to spin. I think that's going to be her. That's probably cautions out, but the line was crossed, so they're going to race this lap and then reset as long as that was caught and called. Right now, B-Dog is doing double duty and is racing and also officiating, so we're relying on our drivers to call out the
communicate.
tallies.
Yes.
Yeah. But looks like Graham's got a little bit of breathing room. Good time to get out and early lead. B-Dog's there in second, and Millsy and Ty are battling for third and fourth as they go through that chicane. Let's see what happens when Graham crosses the line here. He slows up.
Nope, it looks like they're going.
We are green. So those spins were not called just because the driver didn't call them. So is what it is. So yeah, we're still racing. Petrie and Colt Chevy are battling it out for, it looks like, fifth. And Wired is battling it out just past Bob 16. He has got some ground to make up. His B-Dog inside. Go back to the front though. B-Dog and Ty Hard are side by side currently. Ty looks like got the pull on him. You seeing anything too crazy?
No, I was just looking through the pack, seeing if anybody was wearing any real damage. It looks like just a couple nicks and bruises all around the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Ty and Millsy both made pretty good moves on B-Dog there. They are calling a caution here. They're rolling through the backstretch.
So I didn't see what happened in the back.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either.
Hyper.
Was it Hyper?
That's what's happening. Yeah. So Hyper called his tally as he should have, and that's going to cause cause the caution to get thrown out. So that'll tighten up the pack.
Yep, that's a fresh restart for anybody who had any bad breaks the first 5 or 6 laps there.
And it's going to happen on this track. It's extremely tight.
Absolutely. Let's see if Hyper's wearing any damage.
Yeah, we're just waiting for him. While you're checking on Hyper, we got Graham in first. Ty is bumped up to second. Millsy has reclaimed some of that positioning as in third. B-Dog is still there in fourth. Creature in fifth. Colt in sixth. Wired's in seventh. He got bumped back a little bit, but this pack regrouping is kind of good for him here.
Yeah. Yeah, Hyper, his car's looking a little worse for wear. He's still got 87%, but he's got orange suspension and yellow brakes, and I know all too well how that can wear on your drives over the long race. So, best of luck to him.
Yeah, so caution on lap 7, not halfway through the race yet, but this chicane is very tight, so it makes sense. I'll let you call this green.
Sure thing. I'm on board with Grandpa here. Got Ty coming to the line.
Green.
They've called a green. Going into turn 1, Millsy pushes it up the inside, and it looks like he's going to take the lead from Graham.
Ooh, B-Dog hits that wall, but it looks like he got a bump. He's still good.
Yep, I see.
Trying to go 4 wide through that corner.
Still see that purple back there.
B-Dog is around.
Did B-Dog... Well, I don't think that'll be a tally off the restart. But I have faith in B-Dog. That dude races as hard as anybody I know. He'll be back in this
Graham
before anybody knows
wide
it.
Or hit something,
yeah.
Near the front of the pack. He is running near the back.
Oh, and Bob, Daddy, and Wired get into it down the back stretch, coming into the chicane.
Absolute chaos.
Wow, this is absolute. This is absolute carnage.
Yeah.
Graham caught the worst of that for sure.
I don't think we're doing a full restart. We're still staying green. Looks like Bob is still around, just sitting in the apex. B-Dog pushes them out of the way. Okay, so yeah, absolute carnage. This track is technical and crazy, but regardless, Millsy's in first, Ty's in second, and battling for third is Colt, Chevy, and Creature. And that's our current standing. This is more of a survival race than it is a speed race, I think.
Yeah, you've got 3 really tough sections in this track. You've got the obvious chicane, but both the track ends with these sweeping 90-degree or 180-degree curves. Those are real tough when you're
Mm-hmm.
getting 3, 4 wide in there. It's easy to get pushed out.
Yep. Yep. Seems like Millsy's checked out though, as he
Yeah,
goes into this corner.
yeah. I think
It's
him and
just
Ty Hard
his
at
race
this
to
point
lose.
will be. I think they'll just be content to kind of cruise for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a look at. Let's take a look near the back of the pack. We got a little bit of battle between Petrie, Daddy McNasty, and Wired TN to go into the chicane. Let's hopefully keep it clean.
Yep. Oh,
Petrie takes the
Petrie,
safe road again.
smart
I don't
route.
blame him.
Yeah, after
Yeah, when
seeing
you're
how
in.
many people
Yeah,
have eaten it, yeah, I don't blame him.
yeah.
And look at that. It didn't really even cost him that much time.
No. So I think after that chicane, how it rattled out, Wired got some clean air. He's able to push through. He's chasing down Creature. No. Yeah. Oh,
Let's look
nothing
at
really
how
to report
Soul
on.
Pun's riding here
And he's
now.
battling out
Yeah,
McNasty hard right now.
yeah, him
For the
and
seventh
McNasty are
place.
going hard
Sixth
for
place.
sixth here.
Here's the chicane. Soulfun just taps it. He's
Very,
good.
very, very nicely done by both gentlemen there.
Looks like Wired's diving on the inside on Creature. They're going to go side by side on the straight. Creature might have the pole. No, Wired's still there. Wired's
Yeah,
still there. Yep.
they're door to door down the back straight.
Yeah, door to door. A little bit of contact. Nothing wrong though. Wired cuts across to get an optimal line. Creature's going to dive in. Yeah, just cut him off. And Wired can make the move happen. Let's see what happens here at the chicane. I know Wired really wants to get around him. Looks like he's going to get him for the chicane, but Creature's not going to let off.
Nope. And he
Wired
pinches
gets around him
them.
though.
Savvy move.
Yeah, that was a good move. It was risky.
There, yeah.
He could have. They both could have died there, but
Yeah.
it worked out for him.
Yeah.
And Soul's around. That would be our first tally, I believe. He's stuck on the apex. He can't really move.
Oh no, that's
On B-Dog.
unfortunate.
Okay, there he goes. Yeah. So I think that's our first tally, unless we missed one, but that looks like our first tally. Lap 18, I believe, is the cutoff. Currently on lap 13. Yep, Millsy is still leading this race.
Yeah.
Ties in second. They're both got lots of space. Colt Chevy, he's holding third pretty well. He's got Wired chasing him down. Wired's kind of fought through that pack, and he's getting a little bit clean air. Wired, of course, very similar lap time and qualifying to Millsy. So if that can be his pace, Colt might have something to look out for. But let's see if he can close. It's quite a big gap, but there is 6 laps to go. Let's see how this. Looks like we're slowing down here. So there's a caution.
Okay, they are going to pull a caution here. All right. Yeah, Colt
So
Chevy
been...
he's a new driver this year, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He just
great.
qualified
he started
up
right
in
silver.
Yeah, he started in silver.
He's proven it. Rocking that
Yeah,
third place.
yeah, running third. Ty
Okay,
Hard and
so-
Millsy got to be a little, not upset, but they got to be kicking themselves a little bit for not being able to stay out there more because of the caution. You know, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
But they're probably a little worried, a
Not
little
really
nervous
kicking
here
themselves,
about the
more like, crap,
more
okay.
nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, nervous
Yeah.
is a good word for it. So, from the last restart to now, it looks like B-Dog, unfortunately, he was involved in starting that spin with the contact there. So he's been bumped back to the pack. But now we got Millsy on first, Ty Hard in second. Colt Chevy's doing great, rocking that third. Wired is in fourth. Creature and McNasty take the third row. Petrie and Hyper take the fourth. I think it's Petrie and Hyper, yeah. Blood and Tears and Graham take the fifth row. And B-Dog, Bob, and Soul round out our field. I'll let you take this green again, and hopefully no carnage. Just something nice and...
Yeah, hopefully we can get some green flag racing to the end here. Going into turn 1.
Wired's going wide again.
Oh, Millsy gets sent.
Millsy gets spun.
Millsy, Colt, and
spun.
3 other
Colt.
cars. Yeah, they're calling a full restart here.
Yeah, that's
That
got to
was,
be a full restart. I was going to say, if that's not. Yeah, that's good.
All right,
Well,
well,
we'll try
that
that
will
again.
be one waste lap, but everybody will get a fresh restart in the same positions. I think they'll take
Yeah.
that trade-off.
Yeah, it's the guys in the middle got to remember just to, keep space. I know it's last 5 laps to go, and tensions are running high, but, just respect your neighbor a little bit more.
Yeah,
Again, it's a tight corner, though, so I don't think there's anything too intentional happening. It's just, yeah. I
it
am
is.
surprised, though, Wired is taking an extremely wide line going into corner one.
I
And, like,
think
that
it's
is
to
the
avoid
fastest
what happened to
line,
Millsy.
but, yeah, it might just be... I might lose a position, but I stay out of the Wreckfest, I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So we'll see if he does it again or if he decides to keep it on the inside. Other than that, I think everybody else is taking a pretty normal line. That's the only outlier I've seen, line-wise. I don't know if you're bad luck. I'm going to take this green cap.
Yeah, you go ahead and take it. The last two I've taken have gotten a little squirrely, so I'm gonna ride along with
Maybe you're
Ty Hard
freaking him out.
if you want to
Yeah.
if you want to go here.
Okay, there's a green. We're going to try this again. Wired, take that wide line again. Yeah, it works out for him, though, I think. Okay, we're clean and we're around. Nobody's spun. Millsy's taking first. Ty's in second. Colson third. Creature and Wired again are side by side going down the straight. No strangers there. And we'll see how turn number 1 goes. Okay, Millsy. Ooh, Creature just dives in on
A
Colt.
little pushing.
Ooh, a little bit of
That was
contact.
a very aggressive move.
Yeah.
But no harm, no foul so far.
So all
Ty?
that back there with the dive. Ty goes wide!
Oh, Ty pushed too hard.
Ty!
Oh,
There
buddy.
was no contact at all.
No.
It's just Ty pushed it a little too hard.
He was trying to make
Extremely
the
bad
pass.
luck. Yeah, that's why you don't try to pass there. It's too tight. Yeah, and unfortunately for Ty, another bad luck. Like bad luck.
That's 2 weeks in a
Happened to him
row
first
with
week,
some
too.
really bad luck.
Yeah, it happens. But, Millsy's okay with this outcome. He's got a little bit of clean air. So, with this, Creature's diving in. He's going a little hot into that corner. And it finally bites him in the butt. Because if you miss somebody's door panel when you're doing that, you lose a bunch of positions. That's just what happened. I think he lost 4 there. He just went way too deep. So,
Absolutely.
Wired's probably thinking, thank God this guy is not going to use me as his brakes. And he's got a little bit of clean air. Daddy and Petrie and B-Dog are like 3 wide. Petrie goes sideways on the chicane.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Bad luck again. There's no more cautions in lap 18. Drive or die is going to be the motto around this one out. But yeah, Millsy's gone. He's just got to hold it. I'm looking at the Colt Chevy and Wired battle. See if Wired can, after bad luck at the start on a restart, hold that second place and get back where he qualified.
He does have a 2/10 of a second faster lap time than Colt. And let's see if he can put that to use on these last 2.
Yeah. So that's showing fast lap. I wonder what the pace is going to be.
Yeah.
Fast lap's one thing, pace is another. And I know
Wired just ran his fast
living crap out of this track. He did? Yeah.
Yeah, he just ran a 42.69. Yeah.
All that practice is starting to pay off, I think, trying to catch Colt. See how this corner goes.
Wired gets the good line for the good pull down the straight, but it looks like Colt got it too.
He's slowly gaining on him. Slowly gaining on him. I don't know if it'll be enough. He's got 1 lap after this one. That's going to be the white flag. Let's see how he does through the chicane. Takes it clean. It's got a 42.3 by Millsy. Just want to point that out. He is flying around this race.
Yeah, he's not letting off at all, white flag or not.
No, he is not. And here we go.
Oh, wow. 4 wide into the first turn on Bob, Petrie, Daddy McNasty, and Grandpa. Big pack. Let's go back to the front of the pack here for the finish.
Let's see what'll happen with Colt. Looks like Colt's just staving him off. I don't think Wired's going to get it unless Colt screws up, because this chicane, man, like, it's pretty tight. Not really good passing area. Yeah, it looks like Wired caught up to him a little bit, but it looks like Millsy's going to take the win. Colt's in second. Wired follows closely behind in third. Here comes fourth place B-Dog taking the
Oh,
safety
somebody
line.
eats the chicane there.
Ooh,
That was so
Graham, that's
pun.
Graham at the
And
end.
Graham got spun, and we got
And
two people
Petrie.
out on the left.
Wow.
Wow.
Insanely bad luck from Graham. Ty just hit the wall.
Ty hits
Poor
the
Ty.
wall. Yeah.
Carnage. Yeah, carnage is this race too. But anyway, I'll run through our pack and see how it ended in the end. We got Millsy in first. Colt, congratulations on that second place. Wired in third. B-Dog Forever in fourth. Blood fifth. Bob 1691 in sixth. Creature in seventh. Petrie in eighth. Daddy in ninth. Hyper in 10th, Soul in 11th. Graham, unfortunately, at the end, yeah, he got caught up in that 12th. And Ty, again, having the worst luck out of all the PRA racers I've seen this season.
Yeah.
Rounds of the pack in 13th. But, wow, that's crazy. But we're not done yet.
No,
We've got
we
an
still got
oval.
one more.
And it's a mud oval.
This may
So,
be just as crazy as the last race.
yeah, if you wanted to see Wreckfest door bang and rubbing and racing, these are the tracks you're going to see it on, just because tight. Well, actually, I think you got a little bit more space on this track, to be honest. But the problem is, the fastest line on this track is on the outside. But if you miss it, you kind of go flying into the fence. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
little bit
high
of a
risk,
risk-reward.
high risk, high reward. Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's see how this one plays out. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm just kind of like trying to process that last race.
Yeah, me
There was a
too.
lot going on.
That was a little hectic
Crazy.
finish. I think that's more of a product of that track than it is anybody driving. I'm gonna say over aggressively. I know everybody wants to be aggressive out there and finish well. Um,
I don't think anybody ran into it as somebody in a wall on purpose. It
yeah,
was just everybody's running as hard as they could. Shit happens.
yeah, absolutely. Let's
So,
go
no,
ahead
I
and
saw
ready up.
clean racing. It was just you try to go three wide through chicane and somebody goes flying over the edge. That's what happens.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
everybody was full send, no back off. So that's what happened there.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're gonna do some. This is not gonna be qualifying since it's an oval. We're gonna do a 10-lap heat race. So we'll commentate that. Get a little inside scoop on how the heat race works to get our qualifying done. And that heat race, of course, will determine the order for the main. The main is going to be 40 laps, I believe. So it's going to be interesting to see the lines people take, because you could take that high line, but you got to do it for 40 laps, and that's risky because this track is a bumpy.
Yes.
So
Very bumpy, very inconsistent.
yes, hard to keep it on the line. You're definitely going to focus. Okay, let's get this pre-cam going. I just saw your speedy side there, sorry. That made you laugh. That jump go for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty good.
our commentators are out of the way. We got a good view in the middle of the track here. So, I believe it's reverse order. The points is how we line up, so that's why Creature and Soul are in the front, because they don't have any Silver Series points. Our bronze drivers. So behind them, Blood and Tears and Hyper, third and fourth. Wired and Ty are beside each other, fifth and sixth. Colt, Chevy, 88, and Graham, it looks like, in the fourth row. Then we're going to have B-Dog and somebody, once they pull in, it looks like Petrie. Nope, not Petrie. Yep, yes, Petrie. Or Millsy. They're trying to figure it out. There we go. Petrie is beside them. I think Millsy's going to end up being in the back since he ran some really good points last race. So, okay. Yeah, that's our order. It's the heat race. We don't have to go too in depth on it. Cars going around an oval. It's muddy. There's going to be some carnage. The end. Hey, we're kind of running reverse grid on this heat race, keep in mind, too, because it's points. So,
yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see how guys take their lines on this oval. We're going to be doing a couple out laps because we're going to be running 10. The reason we do 15 laps on the race itself, just to get everybody in order and make sure we're good to go. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a couple of laps. I don't know. You got a favorite paint job? Out of all the drivers, we talk about the paint. I'm
Um,
colorblind. I don't get to talk about it, but you got eyes that work.
yeah, I do. Let's see. I know my least favorite is Ty's, and he'll
Your least
appreciate that.
favorite is ties.
He'll appreciate that.
He's just one
Um,
color. He doesn't even have a paint
it's
job.
two. It's green and
Is
green.
it?
It's green and green.
Oh, well,
It's
that's
two
why I can't
different
tell the
greens.
difference. Yeah, I'm red and green deficient. That looks the same to me.
Ah, gotcha.
Fair enough. Okay, well, who cares about the best paint job? But it's official. You heard it here first. Ty Hart has the worst paint job in PRA.
You
Hopefully, it
heard it
doesn't
here?
affect his speed. You heard it here first, folks. Breaking news. Okay, looks like we're gonna go green. I'll let you take this one, Captain.
Sure thing. So we're gonna go Soul Pun here. Looks like he's green, and yep, everybody's going up for that high line. It looks like, and
Creature did, and he's out
creature,
already. Didn't even make a
creature.
corner.
Yep, that's the risk we
Oh,
talk
there goes
about with the
Ty.
reward.
Risk versus reward. Making that high line scary. Ty has also gone off, continuing his bad luck streak.
Oh,
Luckily, this
Hyper is way
disqualified.
up there, and he's off.
Right,
Now
saves
heat
it.
races, we do not do any. There's no tallies, correct?
No tallies. No
Yeah,
tallies. If somebody does something that's extremely dirty, of course we're going to call them out on it,
for
and they'll
sure.
start in the back of the pack. But no tallies. Blood has also gone around because welcome to this track.
Yeah, up and yeah. Oh, Wired gets a little bit there.
Oh, there goes Hyper.
There
There
goes
goes Petrie.
Hyper.
The
Colt
track
Chevy's over
thing
there.
is
He's trying
another.
to get back in. I know
There
that
goes Soul
pain.
Fun. I don't think I can commentate the racing. I just got to keep everybody updated on who's flying off the track.
Yeah.
Man. We got one lap. No, never mind. We don't have one lap to go. I can't count.
Uh,
So Peachy's
B-Dog,
decided to
yeah.
stay off the track. Yeah, B-Dog's saving it. Soul Fun's trying to rejoin a little early. There we go. He's back on now. B-Dog's a little bit of gap. Wired's in second. I think they've just been taking safer lines, to be honest. Oh, never mind. Wired's full sending it around the corner. Peachy's sitting on the edge. There we go. He finally reset. So B-Dog's got a good gap, but it looks like Millsy's catching up to Wired a little bit
Yeah.
for that second place position.
Oh, yeah, he's knocking on the door.
Yeah. So it looks like our best lap time is a 14.447 by Millsy. So yeah, he's definitely knocking on the door. Everybody's really close. Everybody on this track that hasn't flied off and died are in the 14s.
Yeah.
So there's 14.8, 14.5, 14.4. Wired just set a 14.2. And that's our fastest. So he's running away from Millsy now.
Yeah.
It's still definitely. Yeah. I wonder if lap traffic's going to play here because B-Dog might get slowed down by Creature here.
Yeah, he's got one lap here. It looks like he's going to hold him off, though. He makes the move past Creature. Yeah, it's going to seal the heat, right? Heat race for him. Got Wired in second, Millsy in third. Grandpa in fourth, and Daddy McNasty in fifth. Bob's 1691, Ty Hard 94, Colt Chevy 88. I'm just Hyper. Creature 1017, Soul Pun 8621, and then rounding it out in 12th is going to be Blood and Tears 72. So some tough luck for Blood, really every time we've seen him.
Well, yeah, tough luck for half the field, but yeah, specifically Ty and Blood have had some bad luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our heat race. That'll determine our order. What you're seeing on your screen now is this is the order. So everybody will get lined up and get this main underway. Yeah, survival of the fittest, I guess. Survival on the who's got the inside line, maybe, is what we're gonna see today. But yeah, this track could get crazy, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that heat race is gonna change some people's approach to this race. Maybe take a
I would
little bit of a safer
imagine.
line, or if we'll see. I hope so.
Yeah, I would imagine it will, especially with tallies being in consideration, a little bit different than a heat race where it's,
I will
full
say on this
send.
track, if you drive yourself off, that is not a tally. If you get
That's
ran off,
correct.
that is a tally.
That's
So
correct.
you might see a couple cars flying, but they do that to themselves. That's on them.
Yeah,
We won't be calling tallies for that because if so, we'd be under caution every lap.
absolutely. That is the thing about that high line too. If you're holding it, all it takes is a tiny, tiny little bump from a
Yeah.
competitor, and you're up over.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to racing this on Wednesday, not gonna lie.
Yeah, me and you are gonna have some
This
real
might be
fun
one.
Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, we are. And yeah, Millsy as well is gonna have some real fun
Millsy,
on
yeah,
Wednesday.
we'll be racing with our buddy Millsy and the
He
winner
made it
of this
back second week
race
in a
as
row.
well. Yeah,
So, I mean, Graham won the second race last time, so let's see if he does it this time. Qualifies for gold or not. That was our two last time. The two races that
was
qualified for
Graham and
gold.
Millsy. Yep.
Yeah. But who's to say? Anything can happen. I'm just ready for waiting on Bob to finish saying a prayer or whatever he's doing, getting ready for this race. uh,
He might be
Everybody
changing his
else
drawers.
is changing his drawers.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he doesn't pull a Butterfield and his entire TV and broke or whatever happened. I think his
Oh
table let
boy.
go. Yeah, if you heard
Yeah.
that the first stream on Bronze, if you heard a loud crashing sound, that would be Butterfield's table deciding to give up on life at the worst possible time right before the race.
Yep.
Okay, we got everybody readied up now. I'm gonna pull off. Airtime in the speedy. There we go. Okay. Oh, napkins. I give you 10 on style points for that one. Good
Thank
flip.
you.
Okay, we're out of the way now. I'm gonna switch off to a driver that's actually driving so I can see their RPMs, what lap they're on. There we go. Let's go free cam. And I'm good to go. Okay. Yeah, I'll run us through our pack. It's as you just saw it, but B-Dog and Wyatt are taking the front. The row behind them will be Millsy and Graham. McNasty and Bob, both bronze drivers from last season. They're permanently silver now, are taking up that line. Behind them, Colt Chevy and Ty. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the top 6 guys are they the only guys that didn't go flying off the track?
Um,
I think so.
there were so many people that did go off the track. I don't know if I
Yeah,
can
because I
keep
know
track
Ty
of
did at
how.
the start.
Yeah, they
Yeah, regardless.
very well may be, or they're just the people who recovered the best.
Yeah, fair enough. So, so on that 4th row is essentially 4th Ty and Colt Chevy. Creature and Hyper behind them in the 5th row, Blood and Soul in the 6th, and Petrie is rounding the back of the pack once again. So,
Again, we're going to do 5 pace laps here. Just get the pack formed up. Let all the drivers get comfortable. Get a race in line. Anybody you got your eye on this race, Squeller?
I was just thinking about that, looking through the pack. I mean, B-Dog is always good on ovals. It's kind of his jam. And he's on poles, so that's always a good bet. We say this every time. Don't count Millsy out. Don't count Graham out. Don't count Wired out. Ty could also really. I don't know. There's so many good drivers here. I could just.
Yeah.
If I just kept going down that line, I would have just said all the names. So I mean, it's hard to pick. But if I had to put my money on somebody, B-Dog really likes these ovals, and he's on pole. So that's where I put it.
And he's got the most PRA experience out of anybody. I mean, the guy started the league, so
Yeah,
he knows
exactly.
a thing or two about racing in traffic.
Yeah, so definitely the most experience in this.
All right, so this is the
Here.
5th
Yeah,
out lap. We're going to be going green here. I'll let you take it green.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Moto. Well, let's see how many people die on this first lap. Good luck to all you drivers out there. And that is a green flag. B-Dog takes a really tight line, just trying to stay out of the
Yep.
riffraff. Wired goes wide. Because of that, he gets the speed. So does Graham. They fly out of there. That just goes to show you that speed boost you get when you're riding that bank. And yeah, everybody's playing it more cautiously as Bob goes on two wheels because nobody's flown off yet. So yeah. Oh, never mind. There goes Graham. He's gone.
Oh no, Graham.
Poor Graham. I do not think that was a tally. He did it to himself, fortunately.
Yeah,
It's,
I
it's
think he
really
was by
easy to do it.
himself. Yeah.
So he's going to pull to the right, let the drivers go by. Wired's got a good lead out of that. He was able to ride that high line up to start. B-Dog and Millsy are in second and third, and then you got the rest of her pack, and that's where all the racing really is happening right now, is in the rest of this pack. Oh no, Ty goes
Oh,
wide!
Ty goes over. He
Save it!
saves it.
He got it! What a save!
What a save.
If that was me, I would have been into that fence. What a save!
I would have been.
Position.
Yeah, I would have been on my door.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, Wired almost
Wired goes a little
loses
wide.
it. Ooh, B-Dog's moving up on him.
Okay, so
oh yeah, they're throwing
1,
it
2,
up
3
there.
are in a pack together.
Yeah.
This is tight.
Yeah, they're now that they've got some space, they're really throwing it into that corner now and putting down a little bit of a gap on the rest of the field.
Yeah, and that's what they want, just to separate
Yeah.
themselves from the field a little bit and have their own battles. Wire definitely, though, has B-Dog breathing down his neck.
Yes, he
And
does.
he looks
Oh,
like
and
he's gonna go up the
B-Dog
inside.
is pushing up the inside.
Doesn't quite make it.
Nope, doesn't get it and actually stalls the speed in the corner a little bit and loses time because of it. But I have faith he'll be right back up there. Yeah.
It's like Ty and Daddy McDasty are going a little side-by-side action. Oh, Petrie's gone over. Oh, he saves it. We're good. We're good. Looks like Graham is the only casualty so far.
Yeah, and I think he pulled off. You hate to see that.
Yeah, I think he has. So bad. Oh, Hyper's gone around, and so is Soul. I guess Hyper went off, and Soul followed his line. And we got two people down and out on the racetrack. I don't know if we'll call a caution there. We'll see. But other than that, yeah, the track has claimed two more victims. That was Soul Pond and I think Hyper.
Oh, Wired loses it over the edge. Okay, never mind. That was my my ping does not like this track. Every time I race this track,
You know
it's
what?
freaking out.
I will say this. I'm gonna say call out Bugbear here. Fix your game. It doesn't matter how good of internet you got. This track likes the leg a little bit sometimes. So
Yep,
it's not necessarily your internet. It's the track. I don't know why. Sometimes it just kind of has a little hop and a skip. But regardless, Wired has got a little bit of a gap now. B-Dog's in second. Millsy's right behind him. Creature is in. Nope, he's lapped. Never mind.
Yeah,
Wait,
Ty
what's
hard
going on? Millsy's Ty's in third. It's just a huge. Yeah, we got lap cars. Everything's very confusing. Okay, there's Ty. There's a huge gap between third and fourth with Ty, so he's going to be racing his own race. It looks like against Colt Chevy.
Yeah. He's got Colt Chevy right there, so he's got some company. He's not going to be lonely, that's for sure.
So if we look at the top, and we look at our first, second, third, we're running into some lap traffic here. That could affect Wired's lead, potentially. See what happens. Something to keep an eye on. But it looks like Wired's gap is actually closing just a little bit. I think it's just because B-Dog and Millsy are kind of forming a train and trying to catch him. Millsy's right on B-Dog. Right on.
Yeah. Yeah, Millsy would love to get a double win here tonight. I know he's hungry for
Wired
it.
hit Creature. I think Creature screwed up.
Oh, yeah. They might call that a tally. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Just from the... Yeah. I don't know if he went off or not. We'll see what happens. But potential tally, not quite sure. Wired taking the wide line.
I doubt they will because it didn't result in really much lost time. Oh, but...
No.
I can't tell if is Wired off. No, he's not.
No, he's
not.
That's
just
he's not.
Bugbear's game being crap
traffic
again. Yeah.
Is catching up. Yeah, so looks like it's Wired, B-Dog, Millsy are just flying on this track. Blood and Tears is lap traffic. Ty Hard... No, they're not lap traffic. Yes, they are. Ty Hard, yeah, like, it's insane how much faster these guys are than the rest of the pack, I guess I'm saying right now. And it's showing because they're about to get into the thick of it with some battles. And this might turn into absolute carnage. This creature's gone off again. Oh, Blood and Tears got pushed a little wide, but he's going to be able to merge back on the track. Jumping in. Well, it sticks the landing. Attaboy. Oh, Soul's gone off.
Soul. Yeah, I think he meant to pull off for the lap traffic coming around and overdid it a little bit.
Went a little too much.
Yeah.
This is a tight track, though, this lap traffic. I will say that Wired must have got caught up in something.